Hello YouTube! I was about 14/15 years old. It was my first day back at school after having had major surgery on my back when I saw my friend for the first time. Hey Espen, how are you? Hey, yeah, you know, I'm fine, how are you? Not good, to be honest. Like, my back has been hurting me so much lately. Really? Yeah, like, I don't even know what it is, but it's just, like, really painful. Like, I don't even think you could understand. You know that person who's always recovering from a cold, and they have something wrong with them, which makes their life so much more difficult than yours? That was her. There was always something. She was never just fine. I don't think it was intentional or anything, but I had literally just had back surgery, and she chose to complain to me about her back. Like, how? Usually I try not to compare myself to others when it comes to pain and illness and such, because let's face it, I probably how it was for me. Which I know how that sounds, but like, it's probably true. And honestly, that can sometimes create problems with having empathy for others' issues.
Oh my goodness, guys, my neck is so painful. I think I slipped on your neck last night or something.
That's literally the worst. I always get that.
I know exactly what you mean. Like today, it took me 15 minutes to get out of bed because it felt like my hip wasn't sitting properly in its socket.
Yeah.
But just because someone else has it worse than you, it doesn't invalidate your own pain. I know I'm super well compared to a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that I can't have it tough at times. So I've always found the think of how small your problems are compared to others thing really unhelpful. Though I personally don't see much point in it and prefer to not complain too much. Which you may not believe when you look at the videos on this channel, but really I don't. At least not about the illness. This, and I'm gesturing to my wheelchair and body in general, is chronic. It's always. Sometimes worse than other times, and when it does get particularly bad, I do complain, obviously. But I am never really fine. Like, it's constant. And so I've always thought there's no point in lamenting this issue when there's nothing I can do about it. Accept it and move past, you know, like, live the best way I can and not let it hold me back from doing things or other inspirational rubbish. Basically just live my life without like thinking constantly, oh, I'm in pain and like I'm so disabled or whatever. At the same time, I recognize that I have this complex about people seeing me for me and not just a disabled person, and so I tend to overcompensate and maybe push it too far at times.
Are you sure you don't want any help?
Oh, no, I'm fine, honestly, like, I'm fine. I'm right behind you. Just, it's fine. I'm fine. Though now, this way of thinking has caused me some actual trouble. Because I'm so stubborn, I refuse to acknowledge my problems, saying to myself, I can totally do it. And then I run out of energy and I can't, which has led to issues with completing uni work this year, and it's just been a mess. Luckily, my department at uni are super understanding, and they're so great and just very helpful. Though it would make, like, their jobs and my life so much easier if I could just learn to acknowledge that sometimes it may be okay to complain a little bit and get help every now and then. I'd kind of forgotten how therapeutic this thing could be, and also how difficult. This has been a struggle to make. Like, this is not a natural thing. But I did it, kind of, and I'm on summer holidays now, which should hopefully mean that I'll be able to get back into doing this thing, because I have missed doing it, but had to stop due to the aforementioned uni problems. Leave a comment below, let me know how you've been, and if you have any plans for the summer, you know, except for watching my videos, of course. I also need to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched and shared my last video, Problems with Being Chairbound. The response has been so amazing. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that after having been gone so long, so just thank you all so much. But until next time,
Outro of Ninja!
I'm sitting in my room by myself and I'm talking, and this is weird, this is really weird. I'm done it. I can do this, you can do this, okay.